must admit I was a little nervous, when I had to get up here to, speak to you guys. But, as I was nervous and I was preparing to, what God was going to give for me, guys, I was just like going back and forth. And I was just like, Jesus, why am I so nervous with this? Because, I was like, well, is it preparation? Because I was thinking about all the other times that I've gotten up in front of people and I've, I've sung, I've performed, I've given speeches and all that stuff. And I was like, well, maybe it's preparation, because when I did those times, I wasn't nervous. I was confident I could just walk right into it. But then I thought about it and I said, well, no, because I've known about this for about a month. I've been going back and forth with this, for about a month, and we established that I would do it this Sunday. So I said, well, it's not preparation. So what could it be? So I said, well, maybe it's the number of people, because some people, they get nervous when they have to get up in front of a lot of people. And I said, well, no, God, I don't really know why I'm nervous, because I've been in front of larger crowds. And so I finally wrestled with it, and I realized that it boiled down to it was kind of the setting. So of course, we do children's church in the bag. It's a little bit different, but it's something a little different slightly about getting up on Sunday morning. Yeah. And I said, well, God, why is that such, an uncomfortable position for me? And I was like, well, maybe it's because I've never really, like I said, the setting is a little different. Yeah. And I started thinking about, well, one thing I was nervous about was, well, God, I wrestled with how I was going to deliver it, because, on Sunday morning, let's just be honest, sometimes you expect people to get up here and deliver messages a certain way. Right. You expect them to sound like Pastor or Lady K or whoever it may be. And I was like, well, God, I don't really have that type of charisma. I'm kind of nervous, what could happen. So I was like, well, I started to maybe alter how I delivered it. And then I finally got the confidence. And I said, well, God, this is, what you're giving me, using me as a vessel to speak to the youth. Yeah. And so I was like, I don't want my nervousness, because I'm trying to change it and trying to change my message to fit other people, that I miss the message that I'm trying to give to you guys, because I'm trying to alter it for other people. And so I began to think about that, and I was like, well, as I was wrestling with it, I was like, well, you know what, God, that's the message for even for the teens. So, I was thinking about for you guys and just thinking about it with application. So how many times you guys may be in school? I don't know what was worse. Was it middle school or high school? Middle school, you're trying to figure out who you're trying to be and trying to fit in with this crowd and that crowd. High school is a little different. It's even more peer pressure to do this and do that. And sometimes when we want to do something a little different, or sometimes we want to step out of our comfort zone, we get nervous. And so I was like, well, you know what, God, how does this translate for a message for them? So it's basically when that's going to come up in life. So whether you're in school, sometimes it could be that God is laying on your heart to say a special word to someone, or maybe to intervene when something happens, that might be going down. Maybe somebody might be getting bullied or anything like that, and God might be laying on your heart to intervene, say a kind word. But because it's outside of your comfort zone, because it's in a setting that you're not used to doing that, you get a little nervous, and you start to second guess it. But sometimes you have to kind of lean into it and be like, well, you know what, God, I'm nervous, but I'm going to trust you. Like we talked about this morning, God, I'm going to trust you, because who knows? That kind of word could be the difference between that kid going home and, being like, God, I would give it another day, or it could be them committing suicide. That is a horrible thing that's going on in our youth right now. This epidemic that's just waving, like this wave that's going through, but it could be you that could be that change. So the whole lesson that kind of that God laid on my heart was, it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to kind of step outside your comfort zone, because you never do, you never grow. So it's going to be uncomfortable. All that stuff is going to happen. But when it happens, again, don't run away from it. Kind of lean into it and say, God, I'm going to trust you. And I know that you're going to lead me and you're going to give me everything that I need. So whatever it is in life that you're dealing with, just know that it may be uncomfortable or anything like that. But at the end of the day, He always has our plan. And just lean into it and trust Him, and then you guys will all be okay.
Can we stand for a second? Listen, stand all over the sanctuary. I'm just so honored to have this baby present to our young people. And she was a bit nervous, but she did wonderful, didn't she? Command for favor to hear her life. Yes, Lord. Come on, Father, we thank you right now. life, we command that they come forth and come into fruition in Jesus' name. We bind the hand of the enemy on every hand. God, we thank you that she is here for these young people, and because of her deposit, their lives will never be the same again. God, we thank you for the glory that resides in her life. God, we thank you for the glory that's on her life. And we celebrate what God is doing in her. And we celebrate what God is doing through her and around her. God, we thank you for my inquisitive daughter, my intelligent daughter, my anointed daughter. Yes, God, we thank you. God, we thank you. God, we thank you for her life, and we thank you for her strength. God, we thank you that she pours into our young people every single Sunday, and we are grateful for the anointing that's on her life, and we celebrate the anointing that's on her life in Jesus' name. And I need about 45 people who ain't playing haters, but congratulate us. Open up your mouth. If you can just step out the boat, God will bless the rest of you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but just tell somebody, say, I know you're nervous, but if you can just step out the boat,